I was going to share, some old stories where this was from a long time ago where I was trying to make my own little, I was trying to make my own little planet and all these different aliens.
Are those squids?
38 home of the Shocky. What is this?
It was I made a whole thing where there's this planet called Hybridia, and I made its geography, and I even made like a fucking map and the names.
Metallican country. I thought
I made the whole place a real thing.
I'm living in Diratox.
This is in America, and there's a little islands that broke away from this. Like, oh hey, bye bye. Landscape or whatever.
You go to the last picture that you had?
No, can I? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it looks like at the very, like in the middle there, it looks like it's about to eat something.
Why is the Earth a sponge?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this kind of looks like,
looks
your
like a
attempt
used
to draw the Earth,
sponge.
and then you totally failed at it, and you totally screwed up Europe and Asia, and they don't even exist to you.
It's flat Earth theory.
It's flat Earth.
It's an alien planet called Akashian, and it was supposed to be called like the moving galaxies, and we're supposed to this was when I was retarded, and I was like, oh, the solar systems are gonna crash into each other. And that's how
wait, so but that's like our galaxy though.
Kuiper Belt?
See, this is the solar system, and I was retarded and was like, oh, the galaxies are gonna collide into our Kuiper Belt. No, that's and then I learned what the Kuiper Belt was, and I'm like, oh, dummy, duh. So then I learned science later, and I was like, okay, here's the Goldilocks zone of this other galaxy, and then the planets, and then I drew the world for it, and I tried to draw the geography and the people that inhabit it, and
I want to see the people,
and I drew their armor that they might have, and
I thought those were the people.
Yeah, what was the
like? Where's their bodies?
Is that a poop emoji on the shirt?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be their armor.
They're invisible.
Their torso armor. Their torso armor is.
What's the little lightning bolt in the top?
That's supposed to represent like the Metallicans or something. I don't fucking remember.
Is it a pin? Is it like a shoulder patch or?
That's.
Is it a sword?
It's a lightning bolt and
it's like
derp and derp. Okay.
I have an issue with them being colorless people. Okay.
Why are they white? Yeah, you can't even see them.
What's wrong with that?
Objectification.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're on the Avatar planet, I see.
Why is that one guy getting punched in the dick?
That guy's arm's getting cut off. What did he do?
He's shooting a blast at him going, and then he's like, oh, my hand. And then she's like, I got big boobs.
Like 2 fingers on one hand and then like 5 on the other.
I like that dude's hand flying off. I appreciate that.
Oh, ain't that a punch in the dick?
The dude on top, the blue dude on top, got kicked in the face and lost some teeth, so he's fucked up. Or he's like, oh, I'm retarded now. Duh.
Blue guy down bottom comes off as a hick.
Yeah, and this dude is trying to capture these chicks, and this chick's like, no, I'm gonna save these bitches. And then this
I love their facial expressions. The teeth like
I think
duct tape. Okay.
They look like they want it.
And I was learning how to draw, and I was like, women's bodies are easier than men's. So
why are they rectangles though?
Yeah, they're all like they have such broad shoulders. Like
I want to go to that red guy's gym.
It's like no wonder they're easier.
Like he has really tiny
You have to laugh at this one.
Oh my god, that's not his face? Why is he naked? Why is he naked?
Because I didn't draw them with clothes on.
The veins don't even make sense.
Shut up.
Made it red.
It looks like he has forks on his arms.
The guy's a human boner.
Dragon Ball Z.
These were one of my first drawings, okay? It was one of my first ones, and I tried, and I made a...
This guy's species is penis.
The guy's laughing at him. One guy's just like, he's just laying in the grass, just kind of like about to seduce him or something. Like, what's happening here, man?
He's like, after you punch him, paint me like one of your French girls.
I drew the first,
and then the other guy's gonna watch.
I drew the top half, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna fill the bottom half with?
Is that guy fucking the log, or is he masturbating?
What is he doing to that log? That's a good point.
Yeah, I can see like part of the crack.
Just looking. Yeah, what's happening here? You guys explain.
Oh my god, is that
acid.
monkey thing is trying to take
Is
the
that a
girl's arm,
tail?
and she's coming out of a tree.
Tree.
She lives in a
Rook,
tree.
can I ask you a question? When you were making the tail and you decided to put 4 veins, did you realize that it looks like a penis?
No, I didn't. I was in class. We were doodling. Okay, we were doodling. And
Yeah, doodling.
Yeah, doodling. That's all.
You for letting.
Oh my god, more dicks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now they're like
God.
Please
twins.
stop showing your creepy artwork.
That's
that?
I did a button and then I clicked it.
What
They
if
kind of
he-
looks like sperm, dude.
Supposed to be energy blasts at each other out of their hands from mastering chi, and they go, and then they
So she's
clash.
getting
And
double teamed.
it's an epic battle of strength and
It's an
will.
epic battle of fat hentai.
The guy's naked.
I put no one with no pants.
right. Not even a loincloth.
They get a skirt or
Why
nothing.
do his drawings make me think of like some kid with brain damage trying to draw hen?
Are those sandals?
Brain damage.
Or are they like foot knuckles?
Oh my god, a green devil.
With a
Wait,
penis shape on his chest.
Wait, okay.
Why are his chesticles so small?
There's a show on his chest.
That's supposed to be his abs on his chest, and then nothing.
That looks like an upside down penis. dude.
Do his kidneys function correctly? Because one leg is really
I
thick.
would
and
have
the other
tattoo. I would have right here, and I would have dick.
Dude, you put his dick in the wrong place, bro. You put it too high.
I should not.
I didn't draw no dick this time, but I could see. I never noticed the legs differential. Jesus Christ, I really drew that one thick as fuck, and that one was skinny as hell.
Yeah, he said he has medical problems.
He's done a lot of leg workouts, I guess, with this
Dude,
one.
he definitely wanks with his right arm.
Absolutely.
You can't even tell where the forearm ends.
It's got layers on layers.
That chest is an upside down penis.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku is what inspired this, but apparently I drew it completely wrong.
He has really, really tiny, like, man boob things.
Yeah, I already showed that one.
Wait, go back to.
That one.
The,
Oh, here's Cookies.
Ah!
wait, rookie. There was one right before the dick chest guy.
No, there isn't.
There was one before. Like, go back to that.
There's this guy.
No, not that one.
It's a flower in that dude's penis.
Not that one.
What are you referring to?
Just go back like 5. Like
I
the
don't-
other way.
I don't know what he.
Oh, that one.
Was
Yeah,
this one?
that one. Yeah, zoom into the guy in the top right.
I third grader. So
Yeah, that's a little harsh. That's light years. You were a third grader?
That's great for third grade.
Yeah, his
That
grades are
actually
third
is.
no, I
that
drew,
actually.
I drew this in high school with the skill.
Oh.
Never mind. I take it back, dude.
Check it out. Garbage only.
Garbage only. Are they so what are they doing? Are they boxing?
They're supposed to be fighting, and that pink guy is that one guy that we saw before fighting him, but now he's in the trash can, and he found this blue chick. And I was trying to make a story now, but that was dumb.
Why does it look like layers of skin behind him, like under a microscope?
I don't know. This probably made the most sense out of anything I've
Hey,
drawn.
I kind of like that one.
This one?
This one makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's cool.
Yeah, okay, so he
There's the portal, and then he drew the breaking glass from the picture frame, and it's a fresh blood bank.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a vampire hangout, kind of, and they're kind of breaking through, and that's supposed to be Jason Momoa right there, pretty much. And he's got a Call of Duty shirt on, and he's running away from a vampire chick and a chick with powers, and he's like, "Fuck."
I like the
He's like a
It
werewolf.
looks like he's up to something. Like he's gonna outsmart them. Like
the difference in the boobs. You know, like the chicken pink, she has regular boobs, and the chicken purple needs a halter top. Like,
I'm
she
glad
needs, like,
you
a
paid
It
support
looks
bra.
like her implant popped.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you pay attention.
yeah, and she just didn't bother with the second one.
I'm glad you pay attention to the boobs, Steve.
Oh yeah, like the saggy ones here, they're nice. They you know.
It's important.
The saggy one.
Boobs are always the focus of everything.
No,
What
they're-
exactly is that thing in front of them?
Why is there an animal coming out of that dude's hand?
This is supposed to be the alien planet Hybridia. You know when I showed you the planet?
Ah, okay.
These animals were supposed to be on that planet, and then I kind of drew these guys on that planet.
Is that a flying fish? The purple and yellow thing?
Yes, actually, it is a fish fly. It can dive into the water and swim. And
Why does that look like a flying hot dog to the right?
Because that's supposed to be a bug, but
And the one in front of it looks like a flying turd.
Oh my god!
Are those feminists swinging from the vines up there?
those are called eco-gliders. They only have a torso, arms, and legs, and a mouth. So
why does she look like she's uncomfortable with the fact that her boobs are sagging into her belly?
Oh, she's like, what the fuck are these weird ass animals? That's what she's.
No, look, her boobs are like hanging down into her belly. It looks like she's trying to hold them up with one arm.
It looks like she's having gas. She's like waving it off with the other hand.
He don't care that, so it's okay. So
the monkeys don't have the pink monkeys don't have any faces, but I think aren't those based off the toys?
Like be a man,
toys?
grab her.
Now
ass.
that just come on, there's a butt there. Grab the butt.
Why does he? Why does he have 4 fingers? He doesn't have
I suck at drawing hands, and they're going to an abandoned blockbuster. They're going into an abandoned blockbuster because that's the only abandoned buildings that exist these days, and Toys R Us.
And his hands are enormous. Those are not small hands.
I can't draw hands. Fuck.
How did he get those hands in those
drop on her
pockets?
neck almost.
You can tell he got tired of drawing because of the way he drew the faces.
Rookie, do you know how to center boobs?
These ones were very small. The other ones before were big pictures. These ones were like really small.
So you made him Asian?
Why is it all your girls either have their boobs in their neck or in their stomach?
No, I mean, hold on, go back, because her boobs are really high in that one, and they were
That's what I'm
sagging on the last
saying.
one.
Because this was a smaller image, and I was just drawing. Okay, she has boobs, so I just.
Well, we need consistency, Rookie.
Well, this was the
Boobs
first image. No, you guys see. I
Boobs
showed
have
you.
to be treated with respect. They belong
I
in a
showed-
certain place.
I showed this in the wrong order. The ones you saw later were what happened later. This was one of the first conceptions of the.
God, you said they started
I
sagging
learned
later.
how to draw tits as I,
Been so
the more-
long.
the more I drew, the more I learned how to draw tits.
Why is Jason Momoa fat?
Because he's supposed to be fat, Jason Momoa. Like that's supposed to be funny.
Oh, this is the idea you told me about.
So this guy is
Human virgins. What
this
the
guy.
fuck is going on?
Oh.
Okay, I'll show you the actual poster then. So this guy is supposed to be a werewolf warrior from the
That's
past.
right.
You cut to the present, and then he's a fat ass who's like lazy as shit now, and he's got to get his shit together because all these
Right.
people causing all this trouble, and going into blockbusters and making slaves out of people. So you gotta go and fight them. I don't know.
So he's like, this is like this. So basically, Avengers Endgame ripped you off.
Yeah, those fuckers. I came up with the idea first.
bunch of
Fat
cunts.
Thor. That was my idea first.
That looks. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's just too cruel.
Human
The guy in
virgin.
the blue is supposed to be black, but I couldn't color
Her
it.
energy blast looks almost like something's like sucking her hands away and trying to take her.
That's supposed to be blood she's drinking, and it was supposed to be a wine glass, but I gave up, and I was like, it's just a cup. So
Yeah, fuck it.
whatever.
It's just a cop. You didn't know how to draw like why.
Her arm also
that
is
wolf
not
down
in
there
it.
got wrecked.
I know. Is that
Do you guys see the nod in the left corner? In the left corner, human virgins.
Human virgins.
Because they're vampires and werewolves. and shit.
Ah.
So duh. And then they got the animals in the back, and then they got the blood potions over here. This bald dude is supposed to be a black dude, but I was like, I can't color that. It looks stupid, so I just keep him white.
Oh, you think they look stupid? Okay, so you decided.
Yo, I would delete this screen, bro.
Rocky.
I would delete this.
That looks like bad claymation.
Great. No. But yeah, and then it's like, okay, they're walking through and they're getting surrounded by all the people and stuff, and then it's like, oh shit, they're entering the building, and they're like, okay, we'll come through here.
Those are getting bigger.
And then it goes, "Wah, you are my enemy. Oh, you are my foe." Whoa. And then they are about to fight. But before they fight, the chick gets captured. Oh shit! Oh no! So now he's got to fight for her.
Look, she's
that
getting
the chick from
strangled.
Kim
That's some
Possible?
autoerotica shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Okay, I was trying to make it. I was like, how can I have people do more things?
Guys, he was a little boy in high school.
Did he have a safe word?
All right, leave him alone.
Yeah, and then
Speaking of pussy,
see Sith. Look at the hands of the werewolf here. Jesus Christ! I cannot draw hands. Okay.
Where are the fingers on the
What
left?
I don't know.
Why are,
They were
are there
abandoned.
more? Are there like body parts in the background?
Yeah, that's like a hand because it's a werewolf and vampire hangouts. Of course.
Why are the hands way up there at that weird angle? That doesn't make any logistical sense from even where the ceiling would be.
Because I'm trying to show that she is still there.
I like that they're selling body parts on the shelf. That's a cool touch.
And
Do they get taxed for that?
Why do some people have 4 fingers? What happened? Did they?
because my drawing of hands suck. That's why.
What the fuck is this shit?
Like
That is a bukkake.
he's a werewolf. He's a werewolf trying to kill his ass, so he's getting so he's all bleeding, and then he's like, "Oh
Holy shit!
people, somebody save me!" Oh, he's puking up blood. He's like,
Look,
Time for
I'm
doggy.
bleeding! I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding!
He's just
Oh.
Hands a foot.
A backwards foot. Don't forget that.
I like the colors.
Thank you, Sith. You guys are really trying to not make fun.
Oh, that's cool.
That one actually
I like
has
that
some
mosaic.
neat artistic design
Actually,
to
yes.
it.
I do like that.
Thank you. And this whole story that you see here was drawn on like a 1.5 inch or 2 inch comic panel thing. So like I was drawing really small. You know, it's pretty tough to get all these images to even look as good as they do. So thank you very much.
No, we have been really enjoying roasting them, so please continue to show us.
Here's some more. This one's bad. Look at the guy's face.
Oh, she's crying.
She's
Yeah,
crying like a
because-
bitch.
So for
And then the dude in the bottom left is like, "You're sad? I don't have a top of a head."
yeah. So the real story.
He doesn't have any ears. He looks like Abu Nas.
Yeah, because he got his ear torn off in the last panel. If you didn't see, he got his ear clipped off in one of these panels
I
here.
thought that was arm. I thought that was his arm.
Okay.
He got his arm cut off as well and one of his ears. So he kind of, but that was just for class. In the real story, the good guy actually loses this battle. But for the short comic panel that I could draw for the class, I had to make it so the good guy wins. And drew that. So that's what happened there. And then for extra, I drew this image later, and then I drew this image as well. So I improved after all that stuff.
You did improve.
These were bigger panels I could draw in, so I could actually fill out the boobs and everything.
Oh, can you go back one? The one that you were just on. Okay, what are the guys doing in the back?
This one?
Yeah, what are they doing?
And
It looks like they're getting ready to sodomize each other.
They're leaving the blockbuster, okay?
Yeah,
Because you got the one in front turning his butt towards the other, and the other one bending over like, "Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna grab you."
They're leaving the blockbuster. They're Ronan and Cora. They're leaving the blockbuster. Okay,
They're heading to Motel 6.
The Motel.
Only. But no, I didn't even show you guys the animals that I drew too for the other planet.
Oh God!
He is Squill. What? How do you even say that?
It's like a modern day vacuum cleaner. Like,
It looks like a peep.
It does look like a beep.
I thought of like I thought of one of those those balls that you like grab to
all you do is think
It's
about
always
balls.
balls, man.
Everything is balls and penises to him. This guy has
That
got
one's
an
pretty
unhealthy
cool.
obsession.
No, one of those
He's really hairy.
levers. What else?
That one looks like he's got a whole bunch of penises sticking off his face.
No, that's,
Those are tentacles to feed. He has a head. He has a mouth on his head.
Tentacles does not help your case.
He has a mouth on his head, and he uses the tentacles to feed his head. And
We all have a mouth on our head.
he's called.
yeah.
He's called.
It reminds me of
Somebody
something out
tell
of
a
the myth.
drunk he's not helping himself.
He's a bunch of
I
worms.
actually
all
like
over
that
him.
one. I
Yeah.
think that animal's pretty creative.
I do. I have one question though. Why is he so hairy like
So
that?
hold on, let me get to that. He is called a squid cow, and he dressed so he has a
Wow.
his mouth.
Squaw.
His mouth.
Squiff, a squaff, a squaw.
Wow.
His mouth is on the top of his head, and
This
he
actually is my favorite one.
his tentacles feed into his mouth, and then his tail is like where the udder would be for the cow, and that's where the squuffs that you saw before, they go behind the
What?
cows,
The
and they
squow.
suck up the liquids that he
It's
lactates.
squill.
The squilf, the squuff,
Squill.
and the squow.
Squill.
This squaff literally
That
eats
he
shit.
lactates? That he lactates? What
That's
the
right.
fuck?
I
That
know.
looks like little little
my
penises.
god! I didn't think about the genders. I just drew the fucking animal. That's all it was to me.
That was very non-binary of you.
This was the first one I drew. This one was called the Tentacloid, and that's because I started by
That's
drawing.
a cool name.
I started by drawing a UFO, and then I added tentacles and a mouth to it, and I was like, "This could look like a cool animal."
He has like 5 eyes.
So he opens up his pouch, and he can float when he jumps off of a tree. He's supposed to be really smart, and he's got the things. He's got like a jillion eyes and a mouth on the bottom, and that was a tentacloid. And then there's the Octoquadrodon.
What?
That's dope.
That is.
Octoquadrodon is like this giant bug thing that has
Look, it's all balls.
Has 2 sets of wings. It's got 8 sets of legs or 4 sets of legs, and it's called the Octoquadrodon. So
I guess flies. I take it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a giant dragon.
Is it supposed to be like a fly centipede, like the one Cecil's making with
no,
people?
No, not everything is sexual. My God.
Okay, that was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, that was,
no pun intended.
Thank you, Prof.
My ass, you
I'm
intended.
just trying to torture him at this point because there's so much of it is look twisted.
I would have.
That's
I would
just
have to
grass,
say-
right?
What do you think this is?
Grass?
Flowers with well-drawn hands.
A potato.
Better hands than all these characters.
That's what I was thinking. Is that actually like better hands than his characters have?
That's not a hand. Those are flowers on top.
Yeah, those are squans.
This is called
Swingers.
This is called the slug. Because it is a plant slug. It is called the slug. And what it is, I'll show you the top view. Is that it's a creature where it has the plants on. Those are the green spots.
Wait.
Go
back.
So you can't see it, and then it has little sharp, little pointy things on it.
Go
so
back.
that when you step on it and you bleed, it sucks it, and that's what the holes were on the top.
I don't
That's
get that shape from this view.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
And where's the eyes?
That's from the side view, and the top view is this.
Yeah, but there's no curve. Like
it's like a flat. I drew this a long time ago.
I know. You were 16.
Yeah, ish. And then I drew. Okay, what about this guy? What do you think that is? That is, I don't remember what I called that guy.
Drain
A
toad.
drain
Oh,
toad?
no, that's the next. No, that's the next. It's not this guy. That's for the next panel. This is a different guy.
It looks like a beaver with a coat on.
Big
you
floppy
see that brown
ears.
thing? You see that brown stuff? He can fly. Is like it has.
Oh, like a hot air balloon.
That's cool.
Kind of. Yeah, so he can kind of fly a little bit. So
Number 9. Okay.
I'm not quite sure I understand the holes in it, but
because
I don't know how that wouldn't work. That's like having a hole in your parachute.
I don't remember why I drew holes in it. To be honest,
No, he probably excretes hot air
or something like that. Yeah, and I don't know, but this was supposed to be on an alien planet. It's an alien planet, not Earth, so it's okay. And then this was the toad. What was that called? The drain toad. That's this guy right here.
Can't ride that one
because that's his
Ooh,
mouth. His mouth.
That one looks fun.
Senate keeps saying I'm too high for this.
Oh, and
his mouth opens up on top, and then when
that's his mouth on top.
Yeah, so then because there's animals that eat.
Oh, he drinks rain.
He drinks rain and blood. So I'll show you the animal that.
Does he Can he jump up and catch flying birds or something?
He catches drooping tits.
Kind of. So this thing is like what the fuck did I call this? This one is a pecker of some kind because it drills into the tree.
You think?
Rose, I tell you.
It drills into the tree and it eats the sap from the tree.
What's so funny?
It eats the sap from the tree, and there's another animal that kills this bitch. And when this bitch is getting eaten, that's when the giant toad comes below and goes, "Oh, I'm going to drink you. Thank you."
Hold up! I look up, guys. The reason it's so funny is because I look up. I don't have my glasses on. All I can see is long shapes with colored tips, and then I hear him say "pecker" and him going, "Rose, it's all on you." It's like, what the fuck?
No, that's all good.
You
created your own ecosystem. That's really freaking awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
a lot of imagination went into that.
Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that.
Am I the only one who just thought I misread what you wrote on that top right corner? I thought it said Black LeBron for some reason. I'm like, what does that mean?
What is up with the schism?
I noticed Black LeBron.
I was writing down the colors that I use so that I can use the same colors if I wanted to draw it again, so that I, use the same colored pencils and not different ones because I have 50 colored pencils. So.
You need to check your privilege.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be a squid, or not a squid. This is like a worm thing that lays on the ground on its back, and with its green side, it kind of blends in with the grass. And then if somebody steps on it, he kind of rolls up.
I think I dated her once.
Can I ask a question? Why do you need to write down what colors? Why do you write down the colors?
I just told you I had over 50 colored pencils. So
yes, but you wrote down basic information. If you had a numeric code or something.
No. He already drew it and colored it in with those colors.
No.
And then wrote what colors they are.
No. What I'm saying, if they were complex, rare colors or really specific shades, and he had a numeric code for them, that would make sense. But he just wrote like yellow, green.
Well, because they're just straight up colored pencils. They're not special pens or nothing. They're just colored pencils.
My point is, so why do you need to write it down then?
Why do you need to write down the colors?
Because there's yellow, green, there's green, there's like dark green, there's different versions. And so
he's not getting it. He's so fucking drunk.
Let me guess. This one's called the squigina.
This one was called the Capsulotti. Thank you.
What is it? Why is his little arms like everywhere?
Those are tentacles. They're like little.
He's really into tentacles. I keep telling you, he's a hentai artist.
Whiskers.
He's a hentai artist. Okay, he's a tentacles. So he's a hentai artist.
No, it looks like the creature scratching itself down there with
said it's Bart Simpson alien but green.
It has
Simpson. Yeah, I see that.
The design. Okay, I'll walk you through how I drew this. You see the top with the.
Actually, I can kind of see that now. Thank you so much, Senate. Now that's all I can see is Bart's head with that green stuff.
I drew the top with the castle in mind, and then I drew legs, and I was like, oh, I'll just make it tentacles, and then I drew little whiskers on top and a mouth, so it's kind of like the tentacloid, but it's different.
Is it a mouth or a butthole?
Like down there.
No, I'm glad you asked, Steven, because I don't know where their buttholes are. Actually, I never really planned their buttholes.
I know where that one's is.
You put so much imagination into this. I just figured
this one's the mouth on the bottom because it's this is a rock. This is a rocket slug. So it can kind of like, it has 6 appendages and it eats things off the ground, and it, holds its ground when it's trying to brace itself for attack.
Cool.
It can also
I see it.
It can headbutt you in the face with its hard shell, kind of like a turtle, but it's pointed up for like a projectile. So it's a rocket.
You need to get up with a game designer and use these. Make a game out of this.
I wanted to make these into a movie before, but I don't know. And then they kind of look like Pokemon. But
this looks like a chimney. Like that's like a, doesn't it?
It's supposed to be like a volcano type of not Pokemon, just like a regular animal alien.
Oh, is that the same one?
These are like supposed to be.
He exploded.
That one was coming.
I said evolved form.
Look, now they're spewing liquids. I've had enough.
No, this is smoke, not liquids. This is
not all.
No, the other one.
No, that was
not all of those.
That was lava. That's
liquid.
lava. That's lava.
Yeah, you're spewing that hot lava.
That's lava. This one's called Sparky.
If I was on mushrooms right now,
that's what I'm getting at.
Out. That's
what I was getting at, said, and I just couldn't bring myself to say it.
I haven't looked at the chat in a while. I hope they're enjoying this.
Read the last thing Senate said.
Hold on. So I'll walk you through this. So you see, he had 8 legs.
No.
He's a little.
Look at it first, real quick.
No. And then
is it a bug eater?
He's kind of like a bug eater at this little stage, and he's got all these little thingies that on his back. And then his next form later is it's formed like a volcano on his back, and then he's got less legs. Then it becomes Sparky, and then he's like a normal dog kind of, but with sparks and shit.
So he goes from an elephant to a dog and starts spewing it out.
No, more
older.
More like an anteater to a dog.
The colors yellow, orange, and red, like you couldn't tell.
For clarifying anything for me, he came, he saw, he conquered. I'm sure what you were trying to say there.
I wonder what he's looking at, because I don't like the way he's looking. Like it looks so evil.
He's just a normal animal in his environment, and then there's the plant crusher rat right here. I'll get rid of the message thingy so y'all can see that. This dude, I drew the next image so you can see it in action. So he crushes plants, and then he can eat them with his little stupid mouth.
That's cool.
Hornodon?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Trihornodon.
That was another animal that was kind of retarded, so I didn't put that up here.
Please show it.
Oh, come on.
No, I didn't upload all the. Okay, hold on. I'll be a sec, because these are all the uploaded images that I have so far. I didn't know.
Ornodon.
You know what? I was
You guys would be
I'm
so
supposed to
entertained
be
by
boiling water right now, and I've forgotten it 4 times.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Justin.
So to be older.
I'm sorry, Justin. I didn't think this would be so entertaining for everybody. I thought you'd be like, "Oh, that's dumb. It's stupid drawings." But no, yeah, okay.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, man.
I think some are okay. I think some are dumb, but the dumb ones are entertaining to me.
What I like is that you've created an entire environment. Like they're
Yes,
all
that
interconnected.
you really went into your work for it. Whether or not your drawings were technically great or not wasn't any part of it. You put your imagination to work, and that's impressive too.
Yeah, brother, you draw better than me.
Thank
At
you.
16,
I do appreciate the attempt at compliment there.
Oh no, it's a compliment. I can't draw.
You draw better than me, but that's not a high bar.
Here.
I'm not
So
gonna
to give you guys a better
drawing
idea,
because I'm I'm not gonna give you a compliment on your drawing. I'm just gonna say I'm impressed at your imagination.
okay, I can accept that because my drawings aren't the best. But I tried to draw them in an environment together to show them in action. And if
Okay,
you can see stuff happening, you can kind of see the
Whoa.
purposes of what's happening. Start from the bottom left corner and kind of
Oh, I can't.
you can kind of see.
God,
what's
man.
all
Are any of them mating?
No,
Okay.
but if you
my God.
I can't stop you.
None of them are mating. It's not worth straining my eyes to look at. I'll be back in a sec.
The guys in the river look like they're, I don't know.
Oh, they're getting it on.
Yeah, they
For
definitely
sure.
are.
river?
Yeah.
What river? There's no water.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's an
that's
animal.
not a
My
river.
bad.
Yeah, they're just on someone.
They're on the squid cow.
Well, they're dancing. Are they
The
dancing?
squid guy's walking on it. He's walking on the
On
side
the
of it.
swell?
There's
Yeah,
a
there's-
squatch behind them, and there's the eco gliders on top of them, and they're like the little humans of this planet. So they have sticks, and they even shoot down one of these guys. See, there's a stick right there. It's like, wow, they got you. Bitch.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie though. This is really, really creative.
Mm-hmm. No fucking doubt.
Even though they're hilarious to look at, and there's literally flying penises that have wings,
Yes, there are.
and there's
Thank you.
somebody's hand got cut off on the
And
left.
there's way too much obsession with tentacles.
Rookie, I'm just
Tentacles.
gonna put it out here, man. I'm just gonna put it out here. If I was tripping on mushrooms right now, I'd be freaking the fuck out.
This was supposed to be if I made that planet with that whole continent and everything. These would be some of the animals you encounter. That was the whole point.
Is for it to just be trippy?
No, just to have them in the background. They wouldn't have any purpose. They'd just be there. And it was because when they show animals in some alien movies, I'm like, why the fuck is that animal there? They make no sense to what planet they're on. So
Looks like Dr. Seuss's nightmare.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss would need to take a break after looking at my creative shit. So just kidding. But no, you see on the top there's one of the eco gliders getting killed by that pecker thing, and then below that is the green.
You have to pick a new term. You have to pick a new term.
No, I remember I called him a specker. I called him a specker.
We're trying, Rook. You can't throw that out there.
It was a wood specker. That's what it was, a wood specker.
Specker, squill.
Wow.
You're not helping me, my brain.
And then so the drain toad is drinking the blood of the eco glider that the wood specker killed. So he's like, that's how the environment works. And then the rock hopper is like, whoosh, or no, that's the rocket slug. He's like, oh, bitch, get out of my way. And then down here is that little fucking volcano thing. And then that's a hurricane puff thingy on the left. That's a green. It has no face. It's just like a puff thingy of mass.
Okay. Oh my god, I need a drink.
And it's just those were what I could draw at the time. I'm not an artist.
I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just saying this is really fucking my brain up right now.
I'm telling you, I've since I was a kid, I've been writing stories and creating worlds and doing stuff like this. And man, I know the amount of time that you took to work on this and put this together is really good, man. From a writer's point of view.
I appreciate it because I also brought out the same drawer that had spirals of
nice
information that I drew that was pointless. Let's see, this might have been it because I don't have his name labeled. Because there's 3 on the tail and there is horns, so that might be a Trihornodon.
Finally, an animal of color.
It's both black and brown and everything.
Gray.
When I drew it, it was blue, purple, and red, I think, at first. But I was like, that's too stupid. So I drew.
Oh, there were really all those other colors out there, and you thought that was stupid?
I'm sorry. I know. It's pretty dumb. Here, I'll show you one of the Cyclops that I drew.
Ooh.
I only drew them from the side though, so you can't tell that they're a Cyclops. Really.
Oh, Mongo Sig thinks thank you.
This is called a blacktail cyclodon or something because
I'm not going to say what that looks like.
I drew.
His labeled chocolate.
I love how you labeled
his brain would come in here to make fun of that.
So does he looks like Woody Woodpecker.
And then I drew a different one. This one's the bigger version. He's
gray.
Labeled guys, he was still in high school. He was learning his colors. Relax.
I would have never known that was color gray.
because the green one was silver. There's dark gray and silver, and I had to clarify for
Green.
I thought it was red, but it didn't make sense.
That's why it's funny. I don't know. Why did you have to point at it? At least if it was on the. If it was, I'm so sorry, but like at least if it was on the like the top corner, that made a little bit more sense. But now you're pointing at it.
I drew them with organs, you know.
Oh, with
red.
Okay, red tail. Okay, cyclodon.
Thank you.
How much you want to bet that other arrow says black?
Does it zoom out?
I already showed you. No, this was the black tail cyclodon right here. The black tail.
Why does it look like it has like little? Okay, never mind. I'll text Sith it.
Is that like a deer with a leg tail?
This is like a what is it? The fucking gazelle.
Horse?
Never mind.
It's like a gazelle.
Oh, Cyclodon
Like-
Sprinter.
Or those
Okay,
or a greyhound or something.
it looks like it has little wings.
There's supposed to be like little horns, like little
Oh,
little defensive maneuvers.
and the
Wait,
other two
what
are
is-
like.
Mongo is right. You have a lot of phallic animals.
Those are their legs. Stop.
And
thinking
also-
your head.
Look
Look
in
at
chat, because Darth Barbie's wishing you a happy birthday.
Okay, thank you very much, Darth Barbie. I'm sorry that you're witnessing. Apparently, according to them, it's phallic symbols, even though it's my drawings of alien creatures.
What's the point of the horns on the stomach?
Yeah.
What was
How do you lie down?
It's ribbed.
what was the point of the horn?
Yeah,
Ribbed for her pleasure.
if they try to lie down, they'll just like stab themselves.
It was aesthetic. I don't know what the fuck I drew that for, honestly.
I think they're teats.
If I were to think about drawing it now, I'd be like, I'd leave out the horns on the bottom of the belly because that makes no fucking sense. So I don't know, actually.
Just make them teats, rookie.
If they hug their child, they kill them. That's what that's for. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they have a bunch of teeth.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then like he has no actual teeth. Okay.
Hell, no.
And what is he looking up at?
Your mom. I don't know.
He's happy to see her, I guess.
I don't know anymore, Robert. I mean, Justin, I don't know.
There are too many questions.
Let's look at the next phallic symbol. I mean, animal. Let's see what he looks like. What can you guess it looks like? What is this?
Penis? What?
That's a fucking river, dude.
That's a tricephalic.
Can't crush her rat.
What? A tricephalic?
Tricephalic because it has three tails and it looks like an elephant. But
Oh.
Okay, Trice-hornodon is like Triceratops, and then you have tri-elephant, it's whatever.
and
Try anything.
And the octo
Try anything.
And the octoquadrodon, you're getting it now. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a pattern here.
Let me show you the pincer crusher.
Like stab people with that? Can he stab people with that tail?
Yes.
Like are those weapons?
That guy looks like he's. Oh my goodness, he's like
This thing
singing and like whistling.
This thing goes on trees.
I've seen her. She's on the corner.
This thing goes on trees and kills the specker things.
I really now I think.
Wait a second.
Wait,
That definitely looks like the mouth to kill a pecker.
No, its claws drill into the
Not
tree.
kill, eat.
These claws
Consume, whatever you want to say.
The mouth is to suck the sap out of the tree.
I bet it does.
Because its claws make the holes for the
We were just discussing the right word for how it attacks a pecker, and
Look
suck
up-
is the perfect word.
look-
Thank you,
look up animal stuff, and you'll get the same fucking answers I'm giving right now, and you'll go,
circumcision dog.
Animals sound sexual. This is the rock hopper. This is like a little rat, but then
yes,
it
little.
There we go. This is like the
Dickinson.
And it can hop.
I have a problem. I have a problem with this one.
How can it hop with no feet though?
It's not telling me what color it is.
I mean, there is no color. It's gray. There's no color.
Yeah, why did you mark that one before, but then you did mark this color?
Rookie, were you colorblind in high school?
Shut up.
I love how you have to indicate its back and it just looks like a rock.
What does this one do, Rookie? Oh,
I
already oh my god!
This one,
Rookie, did you draw this one in the bathroom?
You know walking sticks. This is like a spear, but a walking stick. But it goes.
Oh, you're wanting to spear something, all right.
It goes whoop-shoo into the ground, and then it can into
something.
And it can move around like a weird slinky, kind of.
Dude, that's a turd.
Okay, let's. How many more do I have? Let's see. You already saw that one. Oh, I didn't show you the backside of the other one. Of the worm from before. This is how that one worm would lay on the ground, waiting for its prey to, wait for its
lazy predator.
Step on its sharp belly, and it would its mouth all over its belly side. So any blood, kind of just goes into the hole.
That's cool.
Me beyond all measures.
That is cool.
Thank you. Let me show you a different eco glider.
But me82 says, "What the fuck even is this?"
Wait, let me see.
You telling me? I don't even know.
It's that one grass-looking thing. Oh.
Yeah.
It's the grass that's like a mouth or something.
Yeah. That was that one from before. God, the chat must hate me with this. What does Miss or me say? Lesbians cut off that tail for 3 ways. What? Oh, for the elephant. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, for 3 ways. I see what you mean.
That's really mean.
The sap out of the tree. That's what it does. That's a good one. I could see that in sci-fi movies. Thank you, Mongo. No. Oh, this one.
Penis pictures.
You guys want to laugh at something I think is retarded that I disown?
Watch this be
I
really good.
disown it because it's so dumb.
I bet it's really good.
No.
Dude, that's the best one I've seen.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh,
it's just on its top of its head. What the fuck is this?
I like it.
Yeah,
it's like a snail gator.
Yeah. It's the first one that doesn't look phallic.
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know. It's back.
It's slightly phallic, but not anywhere near as much as most of them.
Explain how this is phallic.
Seriously? I have to explain how that's phallic. Really? You want me to?
No.
I can go completely hentai X-rated in that explanation.
You don't. And no, I don't do hentai shit. That's not my thing. But
that might be.
That's the guy who keeps drawing tentacles. I don't do hentai.
I don't, but I drew. Let's see. What else do I have here? I think that's most of the animals that I drew.